Welcome to the Basement Sports Network Miami Dolphins pregame show as your Miami Dolphins take on their biggest test to date this evening on prime time as we go to play the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm your host, Roy L. Shepard, and I'm joined today by my guy, JMV Fanatics. JMV, how you doing today, my boy?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
We got Mystery Man Tua Stan down there on my bottom right. That's my boy Juan Cardona. Juan, how you doing today, gang?
I'm watching this Justin Herbert masterclass before this Tua masterclass, so I'm swell, bro.
Justin Herbert will lose to Patrick Mahomes. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But I am watching the same thing, brother. And of course, joining me, I used to be his running mate. Now he's mine. Half a Kang himself, Kai Chen Chisholm. Kai, what's going on, my boy? How you feeling today?
You're still my vice president. Relax, okay? You're still my VP.
I am.
All right. No, you're still my VP. It's okay.
I'll still take over. Type.
Yo,
the VP.
That mic
sometimes
is clear as shit. I need you to use that mic when we play FIFA. Definitely.
That's the mic I use while we play FIFA.
Ain't no way, bro. It's clear as hell right now.
It's always clear.
We are talking about the real football right now. I do not want to hear about
the real football.
Anyways, I'm doing fantastic. You know, Puka Nacua is now my father. Sorry, Richard, but Puka Nacua is now my dad. I know he's not old enough to have a 25-year-old child.
Is Richard the name of your dad?
Yes. So, well, actually, it's Sataro.
Richard Chin Chisholm.
Well, it's actually Sataro. But Chen is my first name. Did you not know that Chen's not my middle? That's my first name.
Yes.
Did you not know that?
Yeah, it's Kai apostrophe
okay. I was gonna say. You were saying Chen like it was my middle name. I was like, no, that's a first name.
No, that's just the way that I want to do it. Also pulling up, late as fuck, but always ready to book, my boy Bubba.
He's not spinning wine. Are you serious?
How you doing?
My dog is
apple juice.
I love it, bro.
Can I clear out for a second?
We haven't even started the show yet, Bubba. So no, just tell me how you're doing, and then we will give you an opportunity to clear.
How can I not be good when Loserville, USA just lost on national television to the New England Patriots? I fucking forgot we had a game tonight. Is this not the Buffalo Bills New England Patriots postgame show?
No,
it's not. Okay, because I didn't know if y'all knew this, but there's actually a parade going on in Buffalo tomorrow in the afternoon. Beat the Miami Dolphins at home in September. They're doing a snowblower parade in Buffalo.
Bro,
if you want to go look at a group of losers, go to Buffalo, New York. Offense taken. I do not give a single fuck about anybody, man, woman, or child jumping through another flaming table ever again. I never want to hear about the Buffalo Bills ever again. Our biggest competition for the AFC East is the New York Jets.
You brought them up. You don't want to hear about them ever again. You brought them up, Bubba.
I'm sorry. I do want to hear about them. I'm sorry. In terms of like the Super Bowl, Josh Allen's good, all this bullshit. Like, can we put this to bed? That team is the most overrated era in NFL history. This little mini dynastic run that got them a whole lot of 0 championships and 0 banners. All those Buffalo Bills fans out there that were saying the Dolphins had beaten nobody good. How the fuck are y'all doing today? Because you're a Giants hold away from 3-4. Welcome back to where Buffalo has always been.
Before you get on
Thank you so much. That was it. Just needed to go on my little rant on Loserville, USA, Buffalo, New York. Sorry.
So I had this same thing like going on Twitter for a little bit in my little bubble. And I was trying to figure out why the fuck are Miami Dolphins fans so happy that the Buffalo Bills beat the New England Patriots. Like, I get it. Yeah, you know, they say the Miami Dolphins haven't beat anybody. But I can tell you who the Buffalo Bills did beat. The Miami Dolphins. But then I was educated that is this Bills hate. And that is what we're supposed to do as Dolphins fans, is hate on the Bills any opportunity that we get. So I appreciate you guys for lining me up. But, you know, we'll get to that later on when we're about to play the Buffalo Bills. Tonight, the Dolphins have an opportunity to kind of stake their claim amongst the NFL's elite when they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. So we're going to start with Kai Chen Chisholm. Kai, I want to know, just going into the game, bro, like, how are you feeling, bro? What do you feel the Dolphins will do well? What are you most worried about? Like, let's just kind of start the conversation with your concerns and what you're very much positive about.
So What I end up, we talked about a little bit when I joined for 3 seconds on the pregame show or the midweek show. Shout out to Kai Carr. But I think that there's only 2 options that the Dolphins have tonight, and I disagree with Juan on it, where I think that there's 2 things that will happen. Option A, it's a close game, win or loss. That's option A. Option B, the Dolphins blow them out. I don't think option B is going to happen, but I think it's going to be option A. And I don't know. I think the only thing that I'm actually legitimately concerned about is the tush push. I wish I was kidding, but that's really the only thing I'm concerned about. Like, I'm concerned about our defense, yeah, for sure. I'm not really too concerned about the offense. Like, I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. But I have a feeling it'll be like if it's option A, it's like 27-24. Dolphins need to get a stop, 3rd and 2, and somehow they get 6 yards on a tush push. Like, that's just what I feel like is going to happen.
Look, I'm concerned about a lot of things, but not just the tush push in particular. The Eagles' run game was another thing that me and JMV talked about on the show that kind of concerned me very much so. And this not just because of how effective they can be in terms of like using that front 7, which is dominant, but it's also the lackluster.
Yo, shout out to Heather, by the way, for a tweet she put under your tweet. She put something. I liked it. Hold up. I got to read it because I thought it was funny. You tweeted something about Taylor Swift. She commented under it, I myself have never owned Uggs, and pumpkin spice lattes are fucking nasty. Shout out to Heather because she's right.
Oh, Heather's gang, bro. That's the OG Basement fan. We appreciate it. And shout out to Culture Shock. They do our halftime spaces for Heat content. So if you ever
didn't Heather coin the name Bubba? Wasn't that Heather?
Yes, it was Heather who gave you the name Bubba, and that is the reason why it stuck and will forever be your name. Juan, let's come because Kai said you guys disagreed on that, but Juan, I want to know kind of like what are you most confident in this game, and what are you most worried about?
What I'm most worried about is Vic Fangio playing the role of terrorist tonight and just blowing this shit out the water. What I'm most confident in is Big Dick Tua just coming in and swinging his shit and showing them why Jalen Hurts had to run out of town while my dog was strutting his shit trying to get a Heisman, and now he's, top 5, top right Tua. So, I mean, it's fairly simple. It's literally going to be Tua versus the world. He has Tyreek on his side, so we're solid. And I am once here. I'm again here just to remind you, Tua is the MVP of the NFL. It is not Tyreek Hill. That is all.
I did not say that Tua Tagovailoa was not the MVP of the NFL. I said he will not get the MVP if Tyreek Hill is also a candidate for the MVP.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, and Tyreek Hill could very well win the MVP too, by the way, because he can get 2,500 yards.
And he got 2,500 yards. We're not gonna get to this.
We're not gonna get to it right now. No, we're not. But we're gonna do it again because I'm pretty sure this conversation is gonna be all season long. JMV, again, people should have got tuned into our weekly show, but for those who didn't, we're gonna give you an opportunity to tell it to them again. What are you most confident in with the Dolphins? What are you most worried about when it comes to this game?
Most confident? Tua. Most worried about the run game and our linebackers. We have a 55 out there. Might as well be Duncan Robinson playing football. Atrocious. That man is so bad. Long is having a great year, and you don't even recognize it because of how bad Jerome Baker is. So it's unfortunate.
That's tough. Because I personally, bro, I like Jerome Baker. Not as
no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
Kai, did you change my name to Tyreek for MVP?
If you look, everyone's names are Tyreek.
My name changed to Tyreek.
How do I change this?
I changed everybody's name to Tyreek for MVP.
How do I change this?
I like the idea of Jerome Baker. Let me put it like that. And I thought like having David Long next to him would like free him up to be more of what he's supposed to be, which is like a sideline to sideline guy. He's just not that. Like it's just not what it is. Bubba, what's your prediction? What are you most confident about tonight, and what are you most worried about?
Most confident tonight is our receivers against their secondary. They're missing a corner. They're missing a safety. Tyreek will get open. Waddle will get open. I don't know if Chase Claypool's playing, but if he were going to play tonight, he would get open. I mean, their defense is missing people on the back end badly. What am I most worried about? Their defensive front is pretty legit. They have made up for their secondary issues by getting to the quarterback quickly. Hassan Reddick does not mess around, bro. That man gets the quarterback. He gets the quarterback fast. I bet we have a lot of quick outs, a lot of quick shit today. Liam Eichenberg playing center, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is bullying right here.
Saying about him? He's better than Tua. Juan did say that. Juan did say that. I heard that with my own eyes. I heard Juan say that Tua is still the worst quarterback in the fucking league the other day. I don't know.
My lawyers are currently being contacted. This is slanderous. This is defamation at its best.
I don't know.
Honestly, disrespect at its worst. So I'm just.
You're breaking up, Juan. I heard you say that Tua is still concussed and still terrible.
You know what?
Did you say Mike White should play tonight, Juan? Did you
I'm
just say
glad
Mike White should
we're
play
on the
tonight?
subject. I personally, I don't like to ever take credit for another player's success.
happening?
But I definitely think bullying works, and we saw it in the best way possible. I bullied Tua into a top 5 quarterback. You're welcome.
top one game. Don't sell yourself short. Top one.
Uno.
You know what? You're right. I'm not even. He's the best quarterback in the NFL.
Continue, Bubba.
I think Jalen Hurts is going to run all over us tonight. I don't think Jalen Hurts is having a bad game tonight. I don't think so at all. I think it's a shootout. I think it's a close game. I think there's a way better chance, and I'm an optimist, but I think there's a way better chance that Philadelphia would blow us out than we would blow this team out. The way our defense is playing, we can't stop the run. Christian Wilkins has a chance tonight to make a lot of money. Tonight, he can make a lot of money. If we can stop the run, Philadelphia has no answer for us. Kader Kohu should not be matched up against A.J. Brown. And I'm not. This is not shade on Kader Kohu.
But then who? I mean,
who?
Who?
25. It's time, bro. 20. Hey. Someone's got to go out there and be the sacrificial lamb. Someone has to. Because listen, I don't know if you've ever seen the picture.
You think Kader Kohu and Devontae Smith is a better matchup?
Absolutely. Have you seen a picture?
He's fucked either way.
Absolutely. Listen. Have you seen a picture of Kader Kohu? Have you seen a picture of A.J. Brown? This is a weight class issue. They're not even in the same fucking league.
Well, I mean, Devontae Smith is 165 pounds soaking wet. Like, we're
100%, which is why Kader should be on him. Xavien Howard cannot be trusted to guard A.J. Brown. I'm 100% with you on that. But this dude keeps talking shit at the end of games that he should be shadowing the best guy on the team. Fine. Stop letting Kader Kohu go out there and embarrass himself when it's not his fault. Have the guy who's got the C on his chest, a ton of fucking money, go out there and square up on A.J. Brown and see what you can do. You're going to get fucking torched. But I'm sick of complaining about Kader Kohu when 25 with the captain thing on his chest is falling around 16 on Buffalo, who I still don't know who that dude's fucking name is. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to. And Eli Apple should be nowhere near the stadium tonight. That's another thing. Eli Apple needs to be in Guantanamo Bay tonight.
Okay. So a couple of things. One, Eli Apple is definitely going to be on the field and playing because Cuzzo can't seem to get his shit together to get on the field at all. We don't know what the fuck is wrong with Cam Smith.
What did he do, bro? What did Cam Smith do to this team?
Somebody's wife. He fucked somebody's wife.
Bro is in the gulag, bro. He can't get on the field. And you got Kader Kohu and Eli Apple out there. So
nothing.
But see, that's what I'm talking
about.
But you guys all brought up a couple.
It's the terrorist Vic Fangio. He will hijack this from Tua, and he will literally go straight into a building. So I hate Vic Fangio.
Is Vic Fangio not Chan Gailey? Is it not the same guy?
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. I've been.
Not right now. But okay, so this is what I'm saying. Y'all brought up a couple of issues, which is why I'm having a little bit of hesitation going into this game. We talked about their defensive line, which is dominant. In my opinion, it's not just one of the better. Like, I think it's probably the best defensive line unit in football. That was my opinion of it. The offensive line for the Miami Dolphins has played well, but they ain't. I think Tua's gonna get hit tonight, and I think he's gonna get hit a lot, which worries me because I also think you're gonna get gashed in the run game. And JMV brought it up on the weekly show, where it's like Philly is a time of possession type team. Like, they can run out the clock. And so the Dolphins won't have as many opportunities. None of that worries you coming into this game, Kai?
No.
Why?
I'm working on something. You gotta give me a second. Throw it to somebody else.
I got
No,
you.
motherfucker, I got it. You know why? Because top right motherfucking Tua, motherfucker. Like, why is this a question? This is a possession number game. How many more possessions can we get than the other offense? If it's one more, we got this. We solid. That's all I ask from the terrorists. Just give me one more possession than I'm supposed to have, whether it's a fumble, a pick, a punt. Bro, I'll even take just a punt at this point. Like, just hold them boys to a punt. I just want to see their punter. Like, I just want to see their punter. That's all I want to do. And let just top right to a cook. That's where we're at in this world right now. It's just get the ball to Tua, give them as many opportunities.
I don't think we're going to see their punter, but I guarantee Jalen Hurts is throwing a pick. Or losing the ball in a fumble. Either one, but he's going to have a turnover.
My bad. My wife bought me a milkshake. But you talked about it a little bit, JMD. You don't think that we're going to see the punter because you think that they're going to run the ball, right?
What from watching the Miami Dolphins defensively this year leads you to believe we're going to stop the Philadelphia Eagles? Even if they get that bitch at the 1, they're taking it 99 yards.
Bro, they made Bryce Young look like a quarterback. Like, he actually looked like a solid. I was like, what is going on? What, like, Big Fangio, I swear to God.
We made Josh Allen look like God. And look at him this week and the past week.
But this is what I'm saying, though. Like, isn't it more likely that they get a stop on top right Tua than it is for, like, us to get a stop on them?
No.
Like, it is.
No. Well, yeah, but I did allude to – I alluded to top
right Tua in the beginning of the game.
I alluded to it.
What was the question? I just felt like it was slanderous, so I just said no.
Well, no, but I alluded to it in the other show that we did on Thursday. That Philadelphia in the red zone they haven't been as consistent as they've been last year, for example.
Until today.
They're gonna.
Do you remember this as Dolphins fans?
I think Jalen Hurts is not accurate. I don't think Jalen Hurts has been accurate in the red zone, and he's gonna make some mistakes, even if he doesn't throw the pick.
They're gonna be wide open.
Let me help you out. Everybody for the first 5 weeks of the year said Bryce Young is a bust. Might be one of the worst busts of all time until he played the Miami Dolphins defense.
That's what I'm saying.
Now Panther fans are like, now Heather's like, we lost.
There's potential.
But the Miami Dolphins are the ultimate
that is
butt team. Any doubt you have against your team, we're the new Arizona game for everybody else. We are now the game that everybody points back to and says, but do you remember when they played the Dolphins defense? He looked good. Like, Josh Allen has no fucking consistency over the last 4 years, but throw on his highlights against the Miami Dolphins defense. Bryce Young looks like a midget who cannot play fucking football and should be out there with It's a Small World at Disneyland until he plays the Miami Dolphins. I don't know. I know this is new. I know we're good right now, but I think y'all forgot. I certainly didn't forget that for the longest time, the Miami Dolphins they haven't looked good in a month, but why can't they do shit against anyone else with the Miami Dolphins?
Oh, shit. Philly did just get Julio Jones. Listen, I'm notorious for saying Julio Jones don't score touchdowns, but if you put Cater Cole on Julio Jones, he getting a touchdown tonight, bro.
Hey, chill out, bro. It's gonna be on Cuzzo. Hey, no, on the real
you know Cuzzo not gonna get on the field.
Raekwon, it's not Raekwon Davis. I'm blanking on his name
just
right
now. Put on the bench, and like you see injuries and bad play, and they're like, bro, no, you're not touching this field. Go back on the bench. That is wild to me. Either he's completely horrible or.
Who's playing first, Cuzzo or Channing Tindall?
Channing Tindall's not on this team. You're not gonna tell me.
Is he on the roster?
Yeah,
let me tell you this. Not. Jordan Davis versus Liam Eichenberg is a hate crime.
Listen, thank you, because you reminded me of the second terrorist on the team, and it is Liam Eichenberg.
Yep.
Which, by the way, the last couple of weeks, I don't know if you guys know, they discovered his burner account. It's actually a Nancy Pelosi account, but he only talks about Dolphins and Liam Eichenberg. So they discovered that he's actively on Dolphins Twitter, and we're glad because we want you to know how bad you are. You are horrendous.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw in the locker room, but there's a new group being formed called FISIS, Fins, the rest, and it's Liam Eichenberg, led by Big Fangio, Jerome Baker, Eli Apple, Brandon Jones, wherever the fuck he's at. We'll throw in. I don't know.
Byron
Like,
I
Jones
prefer
is
really
Byron.
not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
This
Yeah.
man put Messi over.
You feel me, Kachi and Chisholm? Can anybody figure out how to take this banner down? I can't even find this banner. But this show has gotten
Alex, Byron Jones is somewhere in there too, for free this time.
Jason Sanders, Jesus, how did I forget him? My God. Oh my God. Worst nightmare.
Oh,
Nightmare
don't
scenario
worry.
is
You
again, once again,
forgot
every
him because it's a
week.
ticking time bomb,
For
brother.
real.
Don't worry.
Each and every week, if this game comes down to the leg of number 7,
It will. Don't worry.
you know the result.
But that's what Kachi and Chisholm is predicting. He's predicting a close game that may eventually be won or lost by Jason Sanders' field goal kicker.
There's no way. It's gonna be a blowout.
You said won
way
or
the other.
lost?
Yeah, won or lost.
Take out the just lost.
I would say I am not a Jason Sanders hater. I'm not a slanderer of Jason Sanders. I'm also not a believer.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Slander isn't the right word because slander is when you say something that is untrue about another person and they combat that. This is rightful criticism.
This is
of a player
factual.
That is not
This is
good at his
factual
job.
fact.
He is
No,
a
they broke the rule. It's an unwritten rule. You can't just come out whenever you want. What are you, a
Kai is currently updating our Rolodex as we speak. Welcome back, producer Kai. We have missed you. But no, let's get back to this Eagles game because look, what specifically about the defense is going to because yes, we talked about AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, but they're going to be able to run the ball too. We talked about the quarterback running the ball. Look, you said it repeatedly, JMV, and I'll start with you. You said repeatedly that the Dolphins aren't terrible against the traditional run. They are now, but they weren't. They were always bad against running quarterbacks. They're still bad against running quarterbacks. They're bad against the traditional run. They're bad against the pass. What's going to kill the Dolphins more tonight, the run or the pass game?
This is the ultimate setup.
Yes.
I have no idea. If you just start by matchups, and you put our offensive line versus their defensive line, our offensive line is going to get shattered. I don't care how good they've been playing. The Philadelphia Eagles defensive line is top notch. They're in a league of their own, elite by themselves at the top, just like top right Tua. Their running backs, they're going to get past the initial line, the initial first line of protection. Our linebackers are not going to be able to stop them. So they're going to be getting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 yards at a time. So Jalen Hurts, maybe he can't throw the deep ball. I don't think he can throw the deep ball accurately, at least. Dallas Goedert, that guy's going to eat. Our linebackers, nobody in our group is going to be able to defend them. You cannot put Javon Holland on Dallas Goedert either. It's a wrap. The drag routes and the little slant routes and the screen plays that the Eagles love to run so much, our linebackers are going to get cooked once again.
But it's going to work.
I don't know. It's on Tua, man, but I have full confidence on Tua that Tua's going to put 38 points on the board. He's going to put his dick on the table, his nuts on the table, and we're going to come out with a dub. That's where I am at right now.
I fucks with it. But that's not what I asked you. I asked you which one of them is going to get cooked worse. One, who get cooked worse, the run game or the pass game?
Yes, it's both.
Yes.
Because there is literally no wrong answer there. Like what do you want me to say? Like, is it like I have to put it in terms of like comparison? Like, is what they're gonna do to Jerome Baker and Channing Tindall or whoever the fuck else is at linebacker with their O-line going to be more embarrassing than what AJ Brown is gonna do to Cater Cove? Like, that is what answer do I get? I don't know, but yes, yeah, all of it. The entire defense looks like a fucking bro. It looks like some hoe just ready to get fucked. Like it's bad. It's truly bad. Vic Fangio sold us a dream. This is even worse than Chan Gailey because Cuzzo was like a year and a half ago, like leading the defense of the world, and everybody copies the master senpai, all this bullshit. I don't know, bro. This is like Master Yoshi, bro. Like he's fugazi, bro. Like I don't know what happened. I don't know.
Eddie Fugazi getting paid a whole lot of money too, bro.
Number one coordinator getting paid, collecting checks on the Sundays.
Yeah, I'm trying to put it up. It's like Vegas said the Eagles. Not sure I agree. We shall see.
So cap, the paperwork. That's cap. Totally cap. That means lie.
God, get out of your WWE bag and go get something else. Bubba, what's worrying you more? What's going to get dead worse tonight? Y'all run defense or you pass defense?
Run. At 100%. Like, the Eagles have struggled to pass the ball recently. Jalen Hurts has been struggling. He's been throwing a lot of interceptions. I think he has more interceptions this year than he did last year. The recipe for Philadelphia is simple. Get to Tua, run the ball, and if you can't get to Tua, keep him off the field. Like, they know how they need to win tonight. They're going to run. They're going to try, probably be very successful at running all over us tonight. Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift, fucking Darren Sproles if he comes back. I don't give a fuck. LaShawn McCoy can get out of the Fox booth right now. And fucking
Deuce Staley?
Everybody. Bring it all back. Like, it's going to be fucking bad. Todd Gurley can play for the Eagles tonight, and he would look like that guy again. Anybody. So I'm very fearful of that. But the good news is that opposing quarterbacks against the Eagles this year have about 100 quarterback rating. And we have the best quarterback in the National Football League. Today, he's the best quarterback in the National Football League. As y'all know, I'm the warden of the moment, not just the prisoner of the moment. Today, that man is the best quarterback in the National Football League. And he's facing a defense that gives up 100 quarterback rating. Now, in those Kelly Greens or whatever they call them in Philadelphia, while that baseball team's going nuts, it's going to be a tough environment, man. But I'm telling you, if the Dolphins win this game, this win means way more than all the other 5 wins combined. This would be a Super Bowl team win, would be tonight. Because the odds aren't stacked in your favor. They don't think you're going to win. You're in a hostile environment. Your weakness is their strength. Super Bowl teams find a way to win anyway. So I'm looking forward to it tonight. And I think we definitely have a chance because that secondary is not good. It's all going to be about how much time they give Tua and if we're going to really push the ball downfield tonight.
Yeah, I'm with you in the sense where this is a Super Bowl type game where like this is where you kind of like make a statement. I'm also fearful that if the Dolphins don't come out with a victory, that most fans are just going to kick the can down the road to Kansas City again anyway. Like you're just going to say this game doesn't matter and you know, like we got Kansas City, and if you lose to Kansas City, it's like, oh well, we play Buffalo again. Like that's what I'm fearful of. But I also like this is a big game. Like I don't want anybody to minimize it. And like this is a big game for the Dolphins in terms of like where you view yourself. See,
it's week 7. This isn't week 1, 2, or 3. This is week 7, where the trading deadline is 10 days away. 10 days from now, the NFL says you can't add new players. So
because
good or not by week 8.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I've stayed off the topic for the last week, but it's getting kind of annoying to hear like we're just beating teams we're supposed to.
Right.
What does that mean?
Right.
Like it's the NFL. You're not supposed to beat anybody. Like every team is gonna go out there and give you your best. Like I understand strength of schedule and all that shit, but that shit's for the birds, bro. Like that don't mean nothing to me, bro. Like I gotta play who I gotta line up with.
Yeah, I'm not moved by like the whole schedule conversation, bro. Like you whoever asked
a little bit because
I'm not
this because when you're a Super Bowl team like Kansas City, no one talks about the next day who you beat. They only look at the big games. So if you want to be with the big dogs, win the big games. Because no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit when Kansas City wins against anybody else. They're just waiting for the big game because they know it doesn't matter. No one really cares when Philly's barely scraping by against these teams or Buffalo. Yeah, but they care
when they lose, bro.
Exactly. They care when they're a Super Bowl level team.
So it doesn't mean nothing. Alex, it doesn't mean nothing when you saw Cincinnati back-to-back years play like shit throughout the entire regular season and turn it up a notch in the playoffs, or Tampa Bay.
But yes.
Or Tampa Bay that they play like shit the entire year and they won the damn Super Bowl.
100%. But if you want to be in that, they had Tom Brady and they had that. But like, if you want to be in that conversation, then we can't be flexing that we smoked Carolina. No, Super Bowl teams don't give a shit about that. Yes, you play who you play, but that one loss against Buffalo means way more than any of our wins. Way more. That was the game to have, and you got smoked. So now this is the game to have. And if you get smoked again, it is a legitimate argument to be made that all these teams you're beating, you will not see when it matters, bro. So are we playing for the games that when it matters, or are we just trying to make the playoffs again? Because that was last year. That was cute. That was fun. This is supposed to be the greatest show on turf. That team went to the fucking Super Bowl. Like, this is Tyreek's going to go for 2,000 yards to do what? Get bounced in the first round? No one will give a shit about the 2,000-yard season. It'll be like,
Go ahead and talk, Kyle.
This is what it is,
You've been
bro.
quiet for too long, bro. Go ahead and jump in on any topic that we've come in about. And I'm gonna circle back around to you, Jay.
I'm just going through like my Rolodex of stuff that I have that I kind of forgot that I had and existed in my life. And let me tell you, bro, the Rolodex is large. I got way too much. I got way too much shit. I listen, man. I don't know. I think in the conversation of it's a week 7 game. Like if we're being real and we want to be like not eating and drinking the Kool-Aid that like every other Dolphin fan is doing today, the Bills lost. So guess what? Go out there and actually take that to your advantage. Go out there and like make the plays against the Eagles. Go out there and be there against the Eagles. Don't go out there and after the Bills lose and you have a chance to just continue to strengthen your grip on the division, you just go out there and fall flat on Sunday Night Football in prime time like they always do. Like this is a Dolphins trope. They go out there and they make everybody feel sad because it's just what they are. Like go out there against a team that made the Super Bowl last year who isn't suffering from a Super Bowl hangover like teams usually can do, especially losing it after the rise that they had. Like go out there and actually do something instead of just sitting there and you can't play what was me. You lose the game tonight, you cannot play what was me. You lose the game tonight, you cannot, as Dolphins fans who are the ones going out and parading and frolicking and dancing and having a great ass time because, like, relax, bro. You have to go out there and win a game. Enough of this. Oh well, we should go out there and win, and oh well this and oh well that. No, bro, enough. Go out there and actually win the fucking game. Enough of this, like, well, we can, or maybe we won't, maybe we will. If you want to sit there and call yourselves like perennial Super Bowl contenders and sit there and try to be classified as a team that can make it, go out there and actually do something about it instead of going out there and being the Dolphins. That's just what it comes down to. If you're going to go out there and you're going to be the Miami Dolphins, where you're going to go out there and shout out to Brian Flores for this because his era was real strong in this on primetime football, shit the absolute fucking bed with the world watching, then go and do it. If you want to be a different Dolphins, the Dolphins that everyone's praising, Mike McDaniel, and hey, the four, man, I'm one of the biggest Mike McDaniel dick riders in the fucking basement by far, not even close. Was preaching that they needed to hire him, was saying that this is the guy that we have to go after. Great, bro. He made Tua happy. That's all great and cool. Show it on the fucking field tonight. I don't want to go through this interview with Michael Smith and be here and parading this shit and saying, oh, he's happy now. Look what Brian Flores did to our God. Go out there and actually make a play and win and do something. Because then people are just going to be making fun of him saying, oh, he was real happy in that loss, wasn't he?
Yep. And to his point, were we very good on, maybe people can correct me, but we weren't very good on primetime last year. I was at the Cincinnati game. That was a shit show. So they weren't good on primetime last year.
But the Cincinnati game,
no, I know.
I gotta ask a question.
Things that hasn't gone well on primetime.
I gotta ask a question because I may be confused. If we lose tonight, are we still not first in the AFC East?
Yes, you are.
It's not about that, Juan. It's about the fact that if these Dolphins, I'm talking about just a general Dolphin fan. The 5 of us here aren't the general Dolphin fan that's sitting on Twitter parading that the Buffalo Bills lost the game. That's not what we're doing.
No, I get what you guys are saying though, but like ultimately, I'm like thinking like big picture, like
and just added 2 versions of himself.
I had to use a different Chrome tab so that I could share screen because I'm trying to share something from my Twitter and I wasn't logged in from the basement tab, and that's what I was streaming from. Don't mind me. Y'all keep talking. I'm cooking right now.
Did everybody hear that, or was that just me?
What did you hear?
I'm tripping. I'm going crazy. But no, like I just feel like everybody's like so ready to overreact one way or the other with the team, like to try to figure out what they are, bro. Like we are an elite offensive team. Like the difference in yards between the number 1 team and the number 2 team, which is the Eagles, is the same difference of the number 2 team and the number 20 team in the NFL. Like dog, this is a different team. Like for anybody to say this is the same old Dolphins, like how? Like because we lost 2 games in the first 7 weeks.
Because you might finish 9-8 and be a first round exit in the playoffs.
We had a great
with the number 1 offense.
No shot. We finished 9-8.
Well,
We
I'm
would
not saying
say,
like literally. I'm just saying.
JMV, you and me said this a year ago today. No way we finished 9-8 after how we started last year.
Well, I couldn't predict Tua to have 4
Nah,
concussions in 1
but
year, and
no,
that's different.
Well, now we can. Now we can. Now we can predict that he might miss a game or two. We need to win these
Okay,
games.
we're gonna have that conversation.
No,
All right, look, if you
We'll
want,
have that conversation when it happens, or if it happens. I'm just-
yeah.
because I was gonna say, because like I just can't live like that, bro. Like right now with the information at hand, bro. Like, am I gonna care that we're 14-3 at the end of the year and our 3 losses were versus Buffalo, KC, and the Eagles? I'm not. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not. Like, those are gonna be obstacles that we're gonna ultimately have to overcome in the playoffs. Yeah, but that's not gonna be indicative of like what we're gonna see out there, bro. We would have won 14 games. Hell, if we win 12 games and lose 1 or 2 more than we're supposed to, like, I don't really get the reason to like overreact one way or the other. Like, I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders. I also don't think that they're scrubs, bro. Like, like they are a playoff team, and we just need to be a playoff team to catch on fire at the right time to be a Super Bowl team.
I agree with Juan. I think week 7 is week 7. I truly don't care about I don't want to say I don't care about this game. Obviously, there's some importance to this game, but if you beat the Eagles tonight and then you go out and you lose to Kansas City and then you lose to Buffalo and Miami, then this game means nothing. But if you lose to the Eagles tonight and then you go to Germany to play Kansas City, then everybody's going to forget about the Eagles game. Personally, the 4 games that I care about is the last 4 games of the season where you got a gauntlet to finish the season. When our team is more healthy than it is right now, we have some playmakers Ramsey, to his credit, he hasn't even touched the field yet, but we don't know the version of Ramsey we're going to get, but that's a big name that we're paying him big dollars to help the secondary, which is atrocious right now. And Achane is not playing right now for the next 4 games at the minimum. There's big playmakers that the Dolphins don't have right now. And Craycraft might not be a big name, but he's a huge part of our offense in terms of pass blocking and run blocking and all the dirty work that Tyreek Hill and Jaylen Waddle are not going to do. And I promise you, Chase Claypool's not going to do that either. Craycraft does it. So it's a big game. Yes, you're playing the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. They were just in the Super Bowl. Yes, you want to see the offense perform. You want to see Tua perform. You want to see the Dolphins play well. You don't want to get blown out in Philadelphia. But if we lose this game and we play well, I truly don't care. And move on to the next week.
Yeah, but we're not talking – I'm sorry. Like, we're not talking about if you lose this game and you play well. I think everybody else accept that. We're talking about if you get – we're talking about if you get the doors blowed off your ass like you did against Buffalo. Like that to me is the problem. That would be the problem, because I feel like it's skipping steps to just summarily dismiss this game as just any old loss in the season. Like,
I think there is a 0% chance, 0.3% chance that we get the doors blown off of us tonight.
Let me hold up. I got a question.
Give me just 1 second.
I got a question. I got a question, little man. How's Spider-Man?
You like Spider-Man?
I do.
You play Spider-Man on PlayStation?
No.
Bro, if you gonna act like that, then nobody gonna put you on the screen. That was your chance to shine, gang.
Nobody gonna put me on the screen. Not all. Not everybody's gonna.
Bro, you're on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you interrupting the show. That's what you're doing. But
no, I'm not. Okay. I was interrupting the show.
Who cares about Najee? Did he score though?
Yeah, he just did.
Oh, that's wrong.
How long did it take for him to run to you?
Are you going to be?
Okay, you're talking too much now.
It was 3 yards.
Bye.
I was honestly going to say 2.5.
Oh, come wave the flag.
Yeah.
All right, man, get out.
I know you stay.
All right. Sorry about that. But I did want to kind of circle back around to the conversation, because yes, I agree that this is just one game, but to try and minimize the magnitude of your games against contenders, that feels like you guys are like skipping steps in the road to where you're ultimately trying to go. Like, if you're trying to be a contender, then at some point you're gonna have to fucking beat contenders. You can't just be like, no,
I know college football is different from the NFL, but don't we talk about all the time quality wins? Versus, like, yes, the Miami Dolphins have beaten every team, like, for the first time ever.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up.
The Dolphins have talent, And in a lot of cases, we have more talent than the other team.
Right.
And every time that, yes, Tyreek Hill plays against a shitty-ass fucking team, he cooks. We know we have a smarter coach than bad teams. We have more talent than bad teams. We've gotten over that hurdle, which we were not in for a very, very long time. I totally get that. Now we're here, which is, okay, Philly has a lot of talent and a really good coach. You have a lot of talent and a really good coach. This is where championships are played. This is where people are watching primetime every night. Like, this is, I think the primetime game matters. The NFL world's watching, and if you put on the same time and beat Philadelphia,
it's
the team
not,
that went to the Super Bowl.
Hold on. Juan was going to jump in right quick. I got it, Kyle.
Because I love that he brought up quality wins because it speaks to the fact that we want to be popular. We want to be the hoe that everybody wants, that they look up to. Like, I do not care for that, bro. I really don't. If I win 14 games and nobody talks about me, I don't give a fuck.
What team wins 14 games that no one's talking about, Juan?
Exactly my point.
So but it's not.
We're not being talked about. We're being talked about more
Juan
than
is
ever right
on
now.
some drugs.
No, so yeah, like one is like he's kind of completely gone off the deep end. But I think what the point is, what the point is, bro.
Oh my God,
Herbert
almost another fourth quarter interception.
It's not about whether or not people are talking about you or not, bro. It's about understanding that you have to flip the switch from being fans that are just happy to be here in the conversation to fans that begin to expect to win, which is a conversation that you started with me at the beginning of the year. When does the expectation to win change? Like, if you're going to be a team that's talking about making a deep run into the playoffs, then you need to expect to at least be competitive in this game.
Oh, I need to make the playoffs first before I talk about a deep playoff run.
We made the playoffs last year.
You made the playoffs last year. That hurdle has been cleared, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're past that. Flip the switch to from a team that's happy to be here to a team that expects to be here. That's what this conversation is.
We're talking about Tua Tagovailoa, bro.
Royo, but I understand that. But what I'm saying is, like, it's not. I'm just saying I don't want an overreaction, win or lose. Like, we win the game, we just won a game. All right, move on to the next week. It doesn't mean shit. It's week 7. We lose the game.
It means a lot.
As long as we don't get our asses blown out the back end. But as long as we lose the game, it's 30 to 38. I don't know, 40-30. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just put a number where it was. Yeah. You were within striking distance the entire game. Whatever, you lose the game, it doesn't mean shit. You move on to the next week.
Hold on, wait. Is it really an overreaction? Is it really an overreaction to say that the Dolphins lost the 2 toughest game on their schedule and to question whether or not they can compete against better teams? Like, is that an overreaction?
Getting their asses whooped every other week by
it does not matter.
My point at the beginning of the show was stop comparing us to Buffalo. We should be better than Buffalo.
We have that test.
Exactly.
Look, you can sweep Buffalo. You can sweep Buffalo in the regular season. If you lose to them in the playoffs, it don't mean shit.
But Juan, that's the point, though. Like, you haven't earned anything. Tonight is your chance
to
earn something.
We take the L. It's 5-2, first in the division. Like,
by a game.
Yeah.
And they win and we lose, and we're second.
Buffalo got to come to us.
Buffalo just needs to win.
No, they just need to win
at that point. That's it.
I don't know, bro. That schedule looking mighty soft for us. If we're talking about if you're talking about the 2 biggest games. What?
Oh, I was asking Kai if what he whispered was relevant to the show.
This is going forever. Let's get predictions.
Oh, we have 43 minutes, Kai. I got to do drip check right quick because I want to make sure.
Did it come out with inactives yet or no?
No, because we did a really early pregame.
It's not really early, bro. It's just started.
That's early for a night, buddy.
What time?
Fuck that. Let's check this out, though. National Tight Ends Day. Look at this fit, brother.
Dude, his neck is long.
As hell. But his style is top notch. We approve. I like this.
I'm not gonna hold you. He looks like Mr. Incredible when he was selling.
Can you show Brandon Jones? What the fuck? Or Bradley Chubb? What the fuck are they wearing?
Hold on. This is Tyreek.
I like that man's going for 200 tonight.
I like that.
That's comfortable.
Fuck with it.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get that off the screen.
Nice.
Our 5'5" king.
That your king.
Look at these two, bro. What the fuck are they wearing?
What is this?
Look at the other one.
He's wearing New Balance.
You rock all that to not get on the field? Like, I don't know. Like,
who's that?
Brother
Brandon
Raekwon.
Jones. This is Raekwon. He'll play. I was talking about Brandon Jones. Raekwon.
Who's
No,
who's that behind Raekwon?
That's Braxton.
Braxton.
Berrios.
Braxton Berrios.
the
That
Wolf
is
of
full
Wall Street.
Miami swag.
That's the Harry Styles shirt.
That's a dude who went to the U, bro.
That
And I
boy
let-
is
let-
definitely.
Let's
that boy
get to
is
who we
definitely
all
committing
came here to
insider
see.
trading.
Look
Yes, sir.
at Uno.
Oh, he ain't wearing the Honolulu stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. The last time he came swagged out was
Yep.
versus
This is a business
Chargers.
trip for Uno now.
The last time he
like-
came dripped out, he balled out versus the
We
Chargers.
like-
So
We like Uno. I like the cream
saying.
or whatever color. I like it, Uno.
Posh, amazing, sick, great, fantastic.
Those clips are bringing back so many memories.
Mhm.
You're just flooding me with nostalgia right now. Let's do this game prediction shit because we have 46 minutes. I had to wait 3 minutes because I'm not going to let Kai Chisholm think that he's telling me what to do on this program. Kai, you're going first. Give me your game prediction. How's it going to happen?
I believe the Miami Dolphins are going to win 35-34.
Oh hell no! That's a heart
Wait,
you
attack.
said that.
I
You
ain't-
Jason
said that
Sanders
in
with
like
an extra
such a
point.
Is that
way.
the field goal?
An extra point.
that
I
a-
don't think you believed yourself.
No, that's
bro.
5 touchdowns, and we went on an extra point.
That's
34-34. Yeah,
That's what I
5 TDs.
predicted on our Yahoo predictions for this
Oh,
week,
fuck.
and I'm going to stick with it. I think it'll be 35-34. I think that Jake Elliott is going to kick a field goal to make it 35-34, and then they will fail the ensuing onside kick,
Kai
which will
would find a way to
result
talk about a fucking kicker.
in a Miami
on, bro.
Dolphins win.
Come on, bro. JMV, who wins this game? How does it happen?
Dolphins 41-27.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here, son.
I'd be
How-
cool.
When it
how-
happens, when it happens, just like I said it last year versus Baltimore, when it happens, just you'll tell me in the next post game. I mean, in the next pregame.
You'll be here to talk about it and bloviate and tell me I was wrong and all types of shit. I fucks with it. Bubba, what's going on in this game, bro?
35-31. I think Tua game-winning drive to end the game, fourth quarter. They're up 31-28. We get a touchdown, win the game.
One, you've been delusional as shit for the past couple of weeks, so I'm very interested to see where this trip takes me. Go ahead, bro. Tell me what happens this game and how does it happen?
It's gonna be a blowout, one way or the other. Either we blow them out,
Okay.
or we get blown out. Like that. That is literally how I'm looking at it.
Okay,
right?
but where do you stand?
Yeah.
Who gets digged down tonight?
Nah, you gotta let me cook a little bit. You gotta let it simmer, bro. Like don't be rushing me. It's definitely gonna be a Tua masterclass. I think we left Vic Fangio the terrorist at home. I don't think he's gonna be present. He's gonna be in the box hidden. And I'm going 38-21 Dolphins.
Yeah, I picked the Dolphins to win 31-28.
Oh, there's an active.
Huh? Oh, they up. But I picked the Dolphins to win 31-28. Hold on, let's put this up real quick. So you got it.
I'm faster than you. Always have been.
Except for when
Bro,
we
what is X doing?
Xavien Howard's not playing.
Oh, my God.
Let me. Okay.
It is time for Chase Claypool, baby.
Hold up.
Nothing. Just drop your nuts.
I'm beaming these kids, bro. So turn up right.
All right.
If Cuzzo can't see the field, he's worse than Noah. I don't care.
Facts.
Listen,
It's hard
okay.
to be worse than Noah. That man is fucking dog.
That's
Eli
so-
Apple is cornerback 2 tonight against
Hey, listen.
somebody who was in a Super Bowl last year.
Well, Connor Williams is also not playing, which means Liam Eichenberg.
The
is
other
starting
terrorist.
center. Liam
Eichenberg versus
is
Jordan
starting
Davis.
center.
Hate
He's a
crime.
domestic terrorist because he's white.
So, but
I'm gonna stop
yeah,
talking about terrorists. Like you know,
I was
there's some stuff happening in the Middle East.
Dan the Film Gen. I will never accept another $1 from you. I'm lying, but
It's because
I'm
I'm
just not
white.
gonna shout you out.
Fucking racist.
I'm changing your catchphrase now.
It's because I'm fucking white. That's why.
I'm
It's
giving
'cause
that
I'm
to
white.
somebody else. You the one who said you Japanese, bro. I didn't say that.
Nah, I didn't say that. My bloodline said that. What the fuck?
Do y'all even call it y'all bloodline? We'll get to that after.
Listen, bro.
Come on, bro. All right, so
you better be
originally,
raising your ones for your trouble, Chief.
like I said, originally I had the Dolphins winning this game 31-28. I think y'all convinced me to swing it the opposite
Can I get my
direction.
prediction back?
Yeah, I'm changing mine. Like right now, like the Eagles are going to win.
No. Yeah, I'm changing it. Don't worry. It's going to be 38-21. Eagles win. Yeah, good luck. AJ Brown is about to hoe us.
GG.
Yo, Jalen Ramsey is going nasty in pregame.
That's great.
Like, it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
really?
He's not playing. They're not going to do.
Ian Rappaport said he can maybe play next week, but yeah, no, not tonight.
That's great.
I saw Aaron Rodgers throwing the football. Like, it means nothing. Like,
Bro, listen, stop talking about your ex, bro.
Hey, bro, listen, bro. She's still
I ain't gonna
bad.
hold
She's
y'all.
still
I ain't
bad,
gonna
though, bro.
hold
You
y'all.
can't.
If Rodgers is able to come back with that Jets team,
He's not coming back, dude. You
I
guys
moved, bro.
Listen,
Brother,
bro. Stop being like him on the Pat McAfee show and believe in science, right?
Dolphins.
No, you're not moved, Royal, because Rodgers can't move. You're
Believe
not
in
moved.
science.
Yeah,
Enough of this. Believe in science,
moved.
bro. My God.
Either way, the Dolphins are going
Y'all
to
better
lose this
get
game.
ESPN.
The Dolphins are going to lose this game by a lot.
Yeah,
because they're not going to be able.
I'm the only one that still believes the Dolphins are going to win regardless of.
I said 35-34.
I think they're going to win.
I believe in it. I believe in it.
Okay, so we're 3-2.
It's just me and Juan. It don't really matter if it's 3-2. We got the strongest two in this entire space saying that they're going to lose, which means we're right.
Every time ESPN puts a panel and they all go against the Dolphins, we always win. So and they all win against the Dolphins. So,
Colin Cowherd said Eagles
Dolphins
minus 2.5.
Oh, we talking about Colin Cowherd now?
He said Eagles minus 2.5 was the play.
But through all that turnover, through all that adversity, the one thing that's made